Welcome back to Where the Keys At. Your boys are in the building. I'm Eli.
Ashwell.
Blaze.
Menace.
That's right, we got Brvtherhood in the house today, Ipswich legends. And because we've got some musicians in the house and some legends, some MCs in the house.
Free.
You know, I like thinking I'm an anorak, like I'm a music man, I know music.
Yeah.
But actually, the last 5 years, I don't really feel like an anorak anymore. I feel like I'm getting left behind a little bit.
Can't keep up.
Yeah, it's a madness. I was saying that even when we spoke about the topic, quickly. I was just speaking to my friend and I was like, it's weird. I just listen to... I've never been a super stan of anyone anyway, so when we're talking about favourites and stuff like that, I've never been a super stan of anyone individually. Like, I like people, like, their best tunes. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'll listen to a thing and then do you know what I mean? Like,
Well, but not a body
I
of
don't
work.
doubt
I'll
it.
listen to the whole body work, but then I'll pick my best tunes kind of thing. I've been in that, like, playlist culture for a long time, do you know what I mean? Where even, like, back in the day when we used to buy albums, do you know what I mean? I'm not going to bang out the whole album again. I'm saying, yo, they're my 4 tunes and that's what I like.
Yeah, to be honest, I've never been a guy.
Do you know what I mean? I've never been like, oh yeah, and every time my man releases, I'm on it. I'm like, nah, I'll listen to it to see which good tunes. Obviously, I like him, innit? It's one of my guys, but I've never been like
I've never been a guy
man.
like, I've never been a guy that's listened to like everyone's albums and gone back and stuff. Like I've never done that, man.
Yeah.
I have to, man.
Literally,
if
I'm
an
not-
album catch me, that's me.
Go back and
I'm listening to that for months on
But I'm
end,
talking about
like,
you go back and listen to their
Yeah,
old
yeah,
albums.
100%, 100%,
I don't do that,
all
I
day.
can't lie.
But old school, like for me, it's
Yeah.
all old school. Otherwise, all the new school,
It's 'cause
most
you're
of the new
old.
school is like I can't really relate.
No, it happens, innit? It
You know what I
happens.
mean?
I'm getting to that stage as well.
Bro,
Where it's
my-
like,
Can't
no
relate.
one's
Yeah.
there.
You ain't
Bro,
getting to that
I am.
stage.
I am.
So what's your era? What is, because I know my era is like 96 to 2005.
Fire.
I still appreciate things now, but I'm just talking about, especially American stuff. Like, if you look at American rappers, that's not me.
Yeah, that's not.
I'm not trying to hear all that.
Yeah,
I'm not
I
trying to hear
haven't
all
been
them young. I don't even know what they're called.
Yeah.
No one's there. Like
Yeah.
that's where I'm at now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, all the little.
Yeah, you're sounding mad old.
That's what I'm saying, man. Lil Wayne's only.
That's
Lil Wayne,
old,
bro.
innit?
Lil Bow Wow. That's
All
me,
them
bro.
man there, like,
That's all them
littles and youngs.
Yeah.
Hey, do you know what I mean?
Trust
That's
Nah,
too many of
the
them,
only Lils I
innit?
know.
Yeah, that's that style for me.
Mumble rap,
I've never
innit?
been with that anyway. Like I said, when it changed to like, I've never really liked Southern rap in America. Like I'm more New York. That style of
Boom
rap
bap.
is my, do you know what I mean? Like that is, and then even the West Coast, they've got their own version of that, innit? But it's along them kind of lines. Do you know what I mean? Like, so yeah, my playlist is varied. I don't even split my playlist no more. Like anything can come on. Like I'm
Yeah,
old
your
enough
playlist
now.
is
Yeah,
mad.
it's mad, innit? Like I just like any tune. So any tune I like is just in my light songs, and I just have a
Don't
shuffle.
matter who it is.
Bro,
Crazy,
it
any
can
genre.
go to anything,
genre.
any genre. So literally, it can go from, and I'm old enough to like, not embarrassed no more. You get me? So
Yeah, I don't care about that.
No
I
such
don't
thing.
care about that.
I am.
if five,
I don't care about
I don't
that.
care.
Sometimes I
If
turn
five
it down
came on
in
the
the
thing,
car.
yeah,
Bruv, I'm blaring it out too. I'm singing it loud.
Some man,
Yeah.
S
Feel
Club
no way
7
about
or
it.
something like that, brother.
Making my
That's
way
got me some
downtown.
nostalgia, yeah,
Making my way downtown, bro.
it's on there.
Big
It's on
tune.
there.
Big tune, bro.
Okay,
Tunes,
Teenage
fire.
Dirtbag, I swear down.
Yeah, bro. all
I've
them.
got a playlist.
All of them.
I've got a playlist.
See, look, got secret.
I've got a playlist.
Them man there got secret playlist.
It's called Guilty. It used to be called Guilty
Guilty.
Pleasures.
What's guilty? Why
Boy,
you doing
imagine
I
I
changed
call my one No
I
Such
call
Thing As.
Metalhead now.
Yeah,
It's like,
there you go. That's no such thing.
I call
that-
my one, my Guilty Pleasure playlist, that's called No Such Thing As. Obviously, No Such
Okay.
Thing As Guilty Pleasure.
Do you know what it
Like
is?
what you
though?
like, man.
We're
Like
from
what
an
you like,
era
man.
where everyone was in strict tribes,
Yeah,
especially
yeah.
in the 90s. Like, you could tell a tribe by what they wore,
Yeah.
the slang they used.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Grebos
and the
and
music
them
they
guys.
listen to. We didn't want to get that deep. Let's go back. So since we got you guys in, and I think I'm a music man. I know I'm not most recently, but we do top fives here, yeah, and we get some big arguments because these lot don't know what they're talking about.
He don't even get
You're not
involved.
in.
He don't get involved, yeah. So
Nah.
you let him talk. He's a
Watch
music
him
man,
back.
but never get involved.
These lot don't know what they're talking about. So we're going to do a top 5 today, and it's going to be UK based, and you can only have 5, yeah, and it could be UK garage MCs, grime MCs, or producers from either.
So we're
genre.
mixing them
No
together.
rap,
They're
nothing.
all mixed
All right,
together.
cool. Because
And
you know,
and what we got to combine in the top 5, or we have
Yeah,
a
you
top 5
got
each.
combine the top
No
5.
rap, no
Between
UK
us, yeah?
rap
And
as
agree
well.
on it.
Yeah, rap.
Okay.
All
Oh,
of
so
them.
it's just UK
UK
artists.
black music.
we got
UK artists, innit,
Okay.
yeah?
we got to agree on it, yeah?
No, you have your own.
Oh, everyone has
everyone
their
has
own.
their
Yeah,
own.
okay.
yeah,
Ooh, that's a
But
mad
we've
one.
never.
Well,
agreed.
mine
We've
definitely
never
ain't going to be
agreed.
no garage because that's past my time.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's-
really?
it's-
That's before my
yeah,
time.
it's way before
So you
my time.
can't even. There's no garage you like when you get.
I
into
love garage
garage?
tunes.
Yeah.
But for me to say an artist is in the top 5 over grime, it would be mad for me. Or producers.
Do you want to go first?
Well, are we doing all 5 at once? We can do like.
Oh, let's go one for one.
Do one
Yeah,
for one,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Oh, that's
Gotta find
hard.
just
I'll
there,
go
'cause
last.
it's hard.
Boy.
That's a mad thing.
Sorry, is this best?
What's
would you-
it based on?
I think it's
Favourite?
easy.
Is it
My man
best?
said timeless.
It's definitely
innit?
not.
My man
That's
said
what I-
timeless.
timeless.
Okay,
timeless,
that's different. That's a different thing.
Timeless black music.
So we're
That's
saying
what I'm gonna
iconic
call
then, yeah?
Yeah.
So
Or timeless. No, timeless is in you can play it now. Yeah, basically. Play
I
it
think
anytime.
so,
That's what it means,
yeah.
isn't it?
That'll
Really?
always be good.
Because there's like
It could've been
Crazy
10 years
T
ago.
was bad, but it ain't timeless.
Not now.
Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
But Kano is.
So
There you go.
Kano's your first one.
That's a great show.
I don't know what we doing order though.
No.
Oh, no order.
it's just-
Alright,
no
cool.
order.
Kano is my first
it's a
one.
great
Kano.
show.
Kano's my first one. You can play Home Sweet Home right now. Play Night.
It's
Play.
18 years old, bro.
Listen.
Literally, if I came out with
P's and Q's.
it's
Yeah, long time.
very old, bro.
Damn.
If I spat them bars right now and no one, if he didn't make that, and that's what I'm like, yeah, it's this them
Kano
levels.
was
Like, trust me.
absolutely changed
Like, I
the
don't
game.
think I understand like how levels. Like, I don't think anything.
Ahead of its time.
Like Dizzy, yeah, it annoys me, bro. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. Yeah. It annoys me when people compare like Kano and Dizzy. Bro, honestly, listen back. Listen to what my man's saying.
Kano
and
built
listen.
on what Dizzy done though.
Obviously, impact wise.
Yeah, a couple years
I'm
later.
not taking.
We're just
bro,
talking about
it's-
lyrics. That's all.
Bro, the boy in the corner, it's genius. Don't get me twisted.
It's raw.
It's nothing like I heard at the time. Obviously, it's completely different. He changed the game, yeah.
Pioneering.
But do not compare them lyrically ever in life.
the first tune you ever
Alright, so
recorded.
Kano.
Oh, that's a great shout. He killed me with that,
This is on my list as well, but I'm changing it now. It's alright.
bro.
Cool.
I'm just gonna EZ, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
It's
still.
CZ.
simple.
That's
You
I
can't
don't know what to
disagree
say,
with
bro.
CZ, that's
No
cool.
one's
That's
saying
the only one- that's the only one
When
that
he
can say
got
timeless,
that
bro.
plate,
No
or-
one can say anything.
Have you seen that mix that he's done on it's old now on Boiler Room.
Does he
Yeah.
produce as well?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
he produces dubs, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's got the baby when he
Yeah,
drops the baby tune.
Okay.
I went
That
to Satan's
alone
Annie,
says he's
yeah,
the best
when I was
ever.
working there, and that's the greatest musical night of my
mate.
life. Like literally for just like, yeah,
Right.
he was just destroying. You know, like that,
He's that
DJ,
guy.
do you know what I mean? Like proper controlling him, stopping, start. Do you know what I mean? Just knowing, not just playing tunes. Bro.
Energy.
You know what time it is? He's a DJ's DJ.
He
innit?
could have like 20 tunes in his bag, and I could have 20 bangers in my bag, and he'd still manage to light up the crowd.
It's
That's how
different,
good he
innit?
is.
He's so, yeah, he's,
Yeah.
he's
Sick.
yeah. You can't. I don't think no one would
Legend
disagree
still.
with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go on, then.
I'm definitely just sticking to the Heartless crew. I'm
No,
doing
no,
as a
you can't
group.
have Heartless
Why?
Crew.
They come as but they come as a package. They
no.
don't come as one or the other. I'm going because they're just Heartless is
You would
just
say Mighty if you had to pick one, wouldn't you?
Do you think?
yeah, of course.
And
Do you
then
think?
Heartless
I
is
love
timeless,
I love
bro.
Heartless. Do you think they're timeless? Yeah,
Yeah,
Do you think
100%.
15-year-olds Do you think people that are going out would bang out Heartless?
Yeah, 100%.
Like 18-year-olds.
What's Heartless' biggest tune?
That one tune.
One tune they got one tune, but they don't really
Heartless.
do
No, they got
tunes.
more
do
tunes.
they?
This is what I'm saying. So do you
They
think they're
don't
banging
really
old
do-
sets? So what are we saying is timeless about them?
Yeah,
Obviously, they're
that's
still
what
working.
I
They're
think
legends.
I
I'm not
think
trying to
they are.
disrespect. No,
I think they
they're
are.
legends, innit?
Yeah, I get it.
Trust me.
And do you know what I mean? And like, obviously, for our age, bro, they're G's, trust me, yeah. But for our age, obviously, you'll go back and listen. But are they getting new listeners in
told you.
2023? Because that's timeless.
Yeah.
I don't
He
know.
said,
I don't know.
We'll get new listeners in 2023. If you go to a rave
that's
and you
true.
never heard Easy,
That's the thing- that's the-
and he
that's the
starts
tricky
breaking it
thing.
down,
Okay,
The time
but if
you-
you go to a rave and Heartless is on, Heartless gets the crowd. No matter where they are, no matter what the crowd is,
Yeah.
they get that crowd
Yeah,
moving.
I hear that.
They
Yeah,
keep that
true.
crowd.
Club.
They'll keep that crowd.
In a club, it's a different.
No
it's
matter
true.
what the
Thing,
space
yeah.
is,
It's true, both of them, obviously,
they're
in clubs.
they're
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
No matter what the space is, I think Heartless is timeless to me.
Yeah.
No matter what kind of setting they're in, they'll
It's
liven
just-
that place up. 'Cause they bring this is the vibe with them.
Yeah,
I think with
100%.
Heartless,
you put
it's
them in
more
the same
vibe.
thing, innit? You put them in the same
Yeah.
one as EZ. Like,
Yeah,
they're both
it's just
tearing
a
down the
vibe.
team. The only thing
Yeah.
is EZ, I think people are still listening to EZ mixes. And I
Yeah.
think an 18-year-old would still listen to EZ mixes.
Yeah.
If they went to look to Garage,
Like you said,
they still
yeah.
like Garage, innit? I think they'd go to that before to go on the Heartless set for
Yeah.
2002 or something. That's what I'm
Yeah,
thinking,
that-
innit?
you're thinking like listening in your yard and that, but like you said, you're talking about club and that. Do you know what I mean? Which
Yeah.
is true as well. Like you
100.
said, in the
Like,
club,
Heartless
even if
is
you don't
fire,
know the
bruv.
song, yeah.
Yeah.
If you drop
You-
Heart, people will go mad still.
Yeah.
If you drop that local.
And obviously their thing is actually a DJ team, innit? So when they're doing a
Yeah.
set, do you know what I mean? Like,
Mad,
they're
they're
tearing
mad.
it down, do you know what I mean?
So
Like,
we can have crews now then, can we?
Go for it. Go for a crew.
we gotta have crews, I mean.
Because they are, like you said, they kind of are.
They are
it's not like
They
they're.
don't come
Yeah.
singular.
Yeah, they're
No.
not super solo.
They
Though.
can't- they don't come singular, man.
Okay, my first one, I'm a bit vexed because I'm having to change left, right, and centre.
That's covering it.
Because that's what I'm
He's
looking
got a
at.
long list, man.
My
Man's
first
got
person
the
is a producer. Obviously, I'm going to pick a producer. It's going to be a garage producer. And I'm going for Sticky. Yeah, Sticky's my producer. You know Sticky?
No idea.
Okay, you know Sticky.
Well, obviously.
Okay, so
Obviously,
Sticky's my
I'm
producer.
watching
There's
it.
two producers, but Sticky's the one. Like Triplets, Jaws, Virus. What? He hasn't really got many
You'd know
commercial
these
big
beats.
boy
I know the
tunes.
beats. I know what's
Yeah,
there.
Sticky's the
What
man.
main one you'd know is the things we do
Oh,
for
is
love.
it? Yeah, that's
Do-do-do-do.
crazy.
Do-do-do-do.
Yeah, that's
That's
crazy.
it.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah. Okay, fair enough.
So yeah, and like I said, at the time,
Fair dues.
Sticky was
Sticky
the
is the
Sticky
one.
feels
And I
like-
think,
That's
I
one of
think
the biggest
Sticky's
tunes,
timeless.
not
When
gonna
I'm DJing out and I play Sticky now, people who don't even know the tunes bop to Sticky. So
Yeah.
it's just simple, isn't it? It's stuff simple, but like got a poppy kind of vibe to it.
he had the formula in it, man.
I'm following up with Kano. I don't care. Like you could play something. So when he first come out, when everyone
2000
Freedom
Life.
no, not sorry. 2000 Life, yeah. Deep. 2005, obviously that was, wasn't it?
18 years.
Yeah, and then obviously Ghetto Gospel. Ghetto Gospel's timeless. I'll play that now.
Yeah.
Like it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like in terms of concepts, way ahead of his time. Like I said, it's better than most people's project now.
But that goes over a lot of people's heads.
It
don't
does.
That's the problem
That's
with
digging
that.
deep. Do you know what I mean? Like, but yeah, some people would obviously feel like that for the garage producers and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, 100%. Like if you played, for me, timeless. If you play it now and it's not out of place, and it just like if it could have been made yesterday,
Yeah.
then that's timeless.
Yeah, that's true.
You know
That's
what I'm saying?
true.
But gets 100%. I don't
That's
think
true.
that's even a question.
All right.
It's mad because, like I said, it's mad you saying that now because I'm thinking about time and stuff, and yeah, like I said, the people we're talking about now, like it's like 18 years ago, 15 years ago, like at minimum. Like I said, when I'm talking about my UK guys, obviously you can talk about guys now,
Yeah.
but it's hard to say timeless, isn't it? Because
Kids
if it's only
different
been
now,
5
yeah.
years.
Only time can tell, can't
Do
it?
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Only
yeah.
time can tell with that. Don't get twisted. I love the artists now. I think there's better artists now than there's ever been. I think that's clear to see. Like there's a range for everything. You got, you know what I mean, 10 rappers. You got 10 MCs. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
You got R&B. So, like it's mad. Like if you actually look at the UK scene now, it's unbelievable. But yeah, it's hard. I think you're gonna have to go back to if we say timeless stuff. But yeah, literally, nearly all my guys are timeless now. Wretch, 3-2.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think.
I knew you gonna go
From
for
when I
that,
heard
yeah.
him,
Yeah.
he was different.
Yeah.
Everyone knew he was different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's talking in metaphors. He's talking
Yeah.
deeper stuff. It's that Nas kind of going
So wait,
going
we're-
beyond saying something for no reason.
We're going
Like,
into
just
rap
sounds
then,
good.
innit, basically? Because grime, rap. Obviously, I know he does grime, but
Yeah.
when we talk about Wretch, we're talking about rap.
Yeah,
more
yeah,
so.
we're saying
Yeah,
UK
yeah,
artists
yeah.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Bit nah, for me as well, yeah, just to say about Wretch, yeah, what killed it for me is, like I said, I've obviously watched him, listened to him for ages, do you know what I mean? And like I said, all his mixtapes and stuff, like you could hear the concepts and
Yeah.
stuff he used to do. Like I said, lyrically just, but yeah, the thing that he went #1 with, like literally, like it was a tune that would
Is
have
that
been on his
the
mixtapes.
Go. Still play that when I'm DJing out.
That was a game changer for me.
People
Like
So
I
what? We
said.
can't share.
What do you mean?
We can't have the same things. We've got to get different ones. Because then it's not
Oh,
truly
well, I
your
thought
top
you meant
five.
you wanted something sweet. Though.
Nah, I was thinking, innit?
No, you can, but
I was gonna say,
I'm
like,
changing mine because Kano was in mine, but there's more.
because if not, it's not gonna be a true top five.
Man,
Because there's come off
Because I agree with Rich.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, Kano gets some Wretch of my free,
Yeah.
to be fair, but yeah. But we'll go. I'll have more.
Gone and Ash.
It's just not gonna be a true reflection.
Told you he's rubbish.
I know. It's terrible. This is.
It's a lot of artists, man.
I know.
Timeless. What all you gotta think
Timeless
of
is
is
hard.
what are you listening to from back then, from pre
But I'm trying
2008.
to not be biased as well. You know, is there like trying to be?
I don't think you can not.
And not just you, like, not just
What
you, but
can
what
people
would
listen to,
other people listen to? And you think you could play that to them and say, they wouldn't say, "Oh my god, that sounds old, man." Like that could. Just
I'm trying to think like I'm trying to. I was gonna call for Miss Dynamite, but yeah, because she has a certain way of delivering stuff, so her voice is quite unique.
And she had the whole Lauryn Hill thing going on.
Yeah.
Didn't she?
And then when she came out, she was just she was different, but she didn't bring enough out. But even that.
Like, you
Those
could
little
play them
bits
now.
that she has,
You can play them now.
they still play now.
Yeah, yeah,
Do you know what I
straight
mean?
up,
So
you can play them
you can
now.
play them now. That's
so
fine.
I'm
That
keeping
little
Miss
brother tune that
Dynamite.
she made, I always listen to that tune. It's on my playlist.
Yeah.
Go on.
But she couldn't sing. That's what annoyed me. They tried it with the singing, and they really tried to make her a Lauryn Hill type person.
She's someone that
She's an MC.
she could sing, basically.
She could hold a note.
So
Hold
do you know
on,
what I mean? Like
in her
you know the
range.
tune I'm talking about, the So Solid remix. Do you know what I mean? Like that kind of singing.
Yeah,
Do you know what I
yeah.
mean? Where you could just a little
Yeah.
melody into the rap and it sounds good. Like, but you don't want to sing up the chorus the whole
Don't want to
thing.
get rangy.
Yeah.
All right, cool. You happy with that one then?
Yeah, I'm very happy with that one.
All right, cool. I'm going to take the low-hanging fruit, right? I'd like to hear the arguments against Dizzy Rascal.
Yeah.
Timeless. Dizzy inspired us to see, like 2002, 2001, before that album, inspired us to see that you don't have to say, do you really like it on a record? And you could be a little man that no one really knows and come in and kill it.
You
And
don't-
make your own tunes, and the tunes can be whatever you want them to
You don't
be.
think So Solid done that before that?
They did, but So Solid were more polished. And
Yeah.
Dizzy kind of was
It's
like...
raw, innit? Obviously, it's just a
But I hear
teenager,
that, but I
innit?
Put
feel
it on your
like
PlayStation. That
this.
inspired me, man. Like I made this
Yeah.
on my PlayStation. I was like,
Yeah.
what? Okay.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah,
what I mean?
It's
I
wild,
feel like
100%.
there's a
It was
different
a
argument.
DIY. It was the DIY. Yeah.
I feel like that's
the punk.
that was the
He's a
DIY
pioneer.
aspect, innit?
He's a pioneer and he started it and stuff, but I don't know if that means it's timeless.
I
you know what I
liked
mean?
his energy and
It
just
was
like
grime.
the
It was real
representation that he
grime. But I
brought
think it was for the
real.
time more than
Yeah, yeah,
anything.
yeah.
Like I said, like.
But I think he's
I
the
just-
definition of timeless to me.
So you banging the new freestyle, yeah?
No, because timeless doesn't mean you're gonna
Not right
like all
now.
the new tunes. Like Are you banging Kano's latest tunes?
Yeah.
What the last album? What was it called?
No, I'm not really. Be honest.
What was the last one?
Be honest.
I
You
do.
knew the
Like,
first
a couple
album,
tunes.
not the last
Like,
one, yeah?
like ends. Not all them. Like I said, not all them. Like I said,
Yeah.
Kano and Kano and Kano.
Like you said, I don't think it's about that. Like you said, I do feel like it's can you play their music from back then now? Because they don't necessarily have to be rapping now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be
Yeah,
dead.
true.
Biggie's timeless.
Yeah.
True,
Do you know what I'm
true,
trying to
true,
say?
true. Like I
So-
said, you don't have to be all the way through in it. But
Yeah.
Dizzy, 100%. Like I said, he's iconic. And if you're taking off that first one, 100%. I wouldn't even.
Even like, the album was bad, but I just remember when we used to listen
Hard,
to
man.
it
Yeah.
on
Oh,
tapes
set
and
wise,
radio.
music-
bro.
yeah,
don't
yeah,
you
that's
think
what it
about
is.
that. Bro, if we're saying set,
That's hard.
100%.
Because we're thinking, our whole thing, we've been thinking like, do you listen to it in your house?
This
in your
is what I'm
car?
thinking, like,
sets
correct.
and clubs are completely
Yeah,
different.
but you have to take it
I know,
to the
you
clubs
have to-
because that's
oh, yeah.
that's
Yeah, yeah,
timeless. Because
100%,
me
bro.
and you having something that we like, that's
Yeah.
personal to
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, yeah.
Whereas if you're taking out the
Can
club
you-
and
can I do it?
everybody
Yeah, I hear
likes that
Yeah.
song, that's
Changing my
timeless.
thing,
Isn't it?
man.
For
Like I
sure.
said,
Killing me,
yeah, you got, like I said, you got to take it
I'm
away from your
changing.
personal opinion.
Nah, I would have had Dizzy
And
too.
more if you play it to someone
it's
now. And I
hard,
think if you
changing
can play it to someone now, you can play Dizzy to someone now. And like I said,
100%.
they would still get a good reaction because it's a matic.
unique as well.
It's unique. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Very unique.
Let's go. Are we
So,
on
yeah.
number
I'm
three?
not ready.
Remember, we
Yeah,
talking
we're on
about
three.
grime and
But
stuff like that.
that's
as
what I'm
well,
saying.
so it's a different kind of feel.
I feel the challenge of up my game. Don't worry. I'm ready
The
for you
only
next
person
time.
out of what everyone else has said, I don't know, you know, it's weird as well because I don't want to be biased. So, for instance, Skepta's not my favorite artist
Yeah.
or favorite grime artist, but he probably is timeless. If we're honest, like because he's been, and to be fair to him, he's been consistent. He's done like obviously tried a thing, do like some dance stuff
But
and
he
that, but
didn't go
he's
too
been
far.
not too far, and
Yeah.
he's been consistent of how he is. And so if he spits like it now,
he
the
still
same as
spits
he
his
did back
bars.
then. He still spits his bars.
If you get him on a grime set now, who spit the bars from
Exactly.
2005.
So you
bro.
kind of, if
And
we're
it
talking
bangs.
grime,
Yeah.
you can't ignore Skepta if we're honest.
But I think
about
like,
things.
if
Even
even
though
if
it's not my
the
favourite
crossover
kind of
to like
I
a
agree.
to like a
Yeah,
poppy
definitely.
kind of side of it, they're smart. They're just trying to make. They
Yeah.
know that's
It
going
was
to
them
sell,
times.
Bro, they
and
had to.
that music
It was
is
them
going to
times.
be
Bro, they
timeless
had
because
to.
no matter what era you go into, once you're in the club and that kind of music come on, you're pumped.
Brother.
Aren't you? You're still pumped. You're there. You're like, yeah, this works for me.
The thing is, at the
You
time,
know?
they didn't have a choice, bro.
Yeah.
No.
Like,
Now we've
people
got
would
choice.
think there was no streaming, bro.
Exactly.
Like, literally,
You do
this is
exactly
record
that.
deal
Yeah.
time. This is
Record
still
deal
record
thing,
deal
yeah.
time, brother.
Yeah.
And, like, that man are trying to do it independently. There's no point trying to release some grease tune independently. You're going to waste money.
Yeah,
Like,
precisely
literally,
that.
What you can do is waste
Precisely
money,
that.
brother. You're trying to get on the radio as much as possible, trying to
Yeah.
get PRS, trying to, do you know what I mean? Like, there was no money these times.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Now, become a millionaire, you can make a greasy rap tune in your back garden in
Yeah.
balaclava and become a millionaire.
All that
Exactly.
take is a
Completely
couple
different.
people
It's
just
completely
fling that
yeah,
around the
it's,
internet.
it's different now. Do you know what I mean? So
Go
that's
viral, innit?
understandable. Like
Pre-YouTube and that.
I said, we grew with them. Like, do you know what I mean? Them times there, I'm starting to make music around them times. Do you know what I mean? And like you saw that. Do you know what I mean? Like as we started to bust in, that was them times.
Yeah.
There. Do you
There,
know what I mean?
yeah.
Like where.
Roll deep, number ones and that.
Do you know what I mean? Road, yeah, like when we got
Like,
called by Wiley,
Channel
Road
U,
Deep just
yeah,
went to
Channel
number
U
one.
era,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
them times.
Like a couple
And they
months
start
afterwards.
touring.
Do you know, I never really considered
When
that
we went on
there's-
tour with him, they
there's
were doing that.
people there's people that like know Roll Deep or all them people from the
Yeah.
commercial parts. I never even considered
innit?
that.
The worst
They
thing
don't know
is-
where they began and they
Yeah.
think that's what they are.
You ain't
Like,
even considered it,
that's
yeah?
mad.
And the worst thing is, that'll be the majority of people.
Majority,
Yeah.
yeah.
They had like 3 number ones. So literally, that's the majority of people.
Interesting,
yeah.
Minority of people listening to grime in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
it's
a small
the
section.
very niche.
biggest time
Very
for,
niche.
Biggest time for grime is probably like a few years ago, isn't it? Like
Yeah,
when Skepta
Skepta.
come back. That's
Yeah.
what me and all that stuff.
Yeah.
German Whip and That's Not Me
German
was the
Whip.
biggest time for Skepta. And then Stormzy took over and Brigade him.
Yeah.
He took full advantage and became a global superstar after that. So yeah, literally that was.
Again,
Stormzy had a
like-
formula. He came with a formula
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
so
worked
super
for him.
man.
Can
Crazy.
Stormzy be
That
top
first year.
5 timeless?
Oh,
Surely
that's what I mean. It's hard to do
he
new
must be
artists,
able
isn't
to.
it?
It's
But
hard
you
to
know
do
what? He
new
probably will be.
Yeah.
Like people are so good now. You're gonna have to
This is
start
what it
flinging them
is.
in.
People are so good now.
How can it not
Like
be
I said,
timeless?
it won't not be timeless. Like I said, because you're just at a level. It's like saying,
Yeah.
like you used to listen to Nas from 1994.
Yeah, Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Don't mean nothing.
He's
You
only
play that
so
song now.
good.
No, you
rapping
can only
can
so
get.
good you can get.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then it's just subjective, isn't it? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's what I say to people all the time. Like people are like, oh, subjective. Yeah, to a degree.
Yeah, sometimes it's like, do you know what I mean?
mean?
Back in the day, like ABC stuff.
Do you know what I mean? You can't compare a garage MC. Like PSG is my
Hippity
favorite
hop,
garage
like, it's
MC.
different.
You can't compare him with Rich. You can't. It's
So you
completely
put
different level.
PSG is not in your top 5. Then.
I love
I'm
PSG.
Scratching PSG.
But would you
But you
not
can't
think? Would you
compare
not
them as
think?
wordsmiths.
He likes scratching all.
Everyone
Would you not
says
think it's
everyone on
timeless
the
though?
list.
Like if you go to a
But
place
top five.
and a rave was on,
Bro,
and
top
that
five
PSG tune come on.
Bruv, I love PSG.
Top
I
five,
love
though.
PSG. But what I was trying to say is you can't
But
compare
in
these
that
kind of levels.
in that genre, if you
Yeah,
go
but we're
to
talking about everything.
we're talking about like okay, but we're saying like it's timeless. If you go to a rave and PSG come on,
It's timeless, 100%.
bruv, you PSG was heavy.
100%.
I hear that.
Hard,
I can't even
bruv.
say too much because I don't know about all that yet. But I'm just
PSG is
saying,
hard,
I'm just asking
bruv.
you, is it you don't know 5 people more timeless?
honestly, I'm just saying PSG. I wouldn't even be mad at that.
Yeah, okay,
because we naming so many different.
Yeah, I know, yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Like,
No, I wasn't talking about timelessness. I was talking about wordsmith wise.
Yeah,
but then
These are not comparisons.
I think this the difference.
impossible.
I can only because my British our British history is only so long. But if you look at it in the American side, that's like saying LL Cool J. Oh, how's he timeless? Because his lyrics was like, "Don't
This
you call
is what I'm saying.
But I
You're
think
giving
that's-
misconstrued me.
That's
I'm not saying they're not
lyrical,
timeless.
but,
I'm saying
you know?
there's different levels of wordsmith, and it's true. That hip to the hop, can't compare with Nas. You're timeless, and
Yeah.
you like the rhythm, but there's a level you get to where it gets subjective. Like if you talk about Nas or Jay-Z, that's subjective. They are on a level where it's what up to them, what and your
You gotta catch
subject
them.
matter they want to talk
Yeah.
about, or whatever flow you like. But they could both do what each other does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they
Yeah.
could both write a tune for each other and make
Yeah.
each other sound like each other.
Yeah, 100%.
Because they are
Because they're that
elite
talented, yeah.
level wordsmiths. They're not saying hippity hop to the.
Whereas them
Yeah.
hippity hop dons can't write one.
They can't write like
Yeah.
that. It's
what
a
Jay-Z
level.
writes.
Like it's a talent. Like it's
Yeah.
not just something that happens. Like literally, it's a talent, bro.
It's
Like
a combination
you're a poet,
of things,
innit?
innit? To be timeless, you got to be lucky first of all. But it's like culturally, you kind of have to be the first or the one that stuck in
Yes.
people's minds. You have to have those combination of things to be timeless.
Yeah.
Doesn't necessarily mean you're the best lyricist.
No,
No,
of course not.
no. Timeless is completely different. Like
And
I
that's
said,
and it's about the time. That's why
Yeah,
it's
literally,
timeless
of course
and
not.
carrying that feeling forwards.
And that feel.
I agree with you.
Most of the time,
Of course,
feel good
completely.
music
Yeah.
is most of the time you're
always
gonna
catchy,
get.
isn't it?
It's like timeless, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because it's catchy.
Yeah.
And it's feel good, so everybody. To a little kid can actually remember that song and then growing
Yeah.
up and then know that song.
yeah, the timelessness
And it's
is always going to be
it's
the most popular thing. More
Yeah,
time, innit? Do you know what I mean?
100%.
Like if you've done American, 50 Cents can be in there because they run the 2000s, innit?
Oh,
Like it's
timeless.
impossible to ignore these
G-Unit,
things,
like
innit?
everywhere you went,
Like,
no,
you just couldn't.
it's all you even
It's
here,
impossible,
innit?
innit? Do you know what I mean? Like they have. There's certain
G-Unit was
things-
going everywhere, innit? Like you couldn't go
like
nowhere.
Crips and that.
There's
That
certain
was
things that
mad.
affect the culture so much, yeah.
Yeah.
They can't be ignored.
That was a shift
They
then.
changed. They shifted
Yeah.
the culture.
Yeah, that
Do
was
you know
a
what I mean?
shift.
Like so, it's like yeah, I understand that.
Not everyone's timeless.
No,
Yeah, but it might be timeless from your generation all the
But
way
then
through
that's
to
not
now.
timeless. It's got to be timeless for most
play it
people.
now.
How
Play it now.
what kind of
For me-
period? What are we
for
saying?
me,
18
what I'm
years?
saying
What's the
timeless.
period?
You got to play it now, and yeah,
Play it now and it don't seem out of place. Kind of thing.
You don't need nostalgia to like it.
Yeah.
If you play a
Yeah.
7 tune to people, more time they weren't gonna like it because they ain't got no nostalgia
Yeah.
rap to it, bruv. It's gonna be like, right, you
That's
hear the
it.
fresh ears,
You've
you're
never
gonna
heard
listen
it
to
Yeah.
before.
it.
You play someone that's never heard it before.
Do you know what I mean?
That's timeless.
That's
Yeah.
timeless, brother. I can play,
That's the
like I
one.
said, you can play Kano's album, someone right now and say, right, I just heard this new artist. If they've never heard it,
Yeah.
they would believe that made yesterday.
Slide in to see it. This
But there's
You
some
slide
artists
in.
that I could say on my top list, and you would all disagree because you might not know who they are, but it's timeless shit. Like Taz, the Taz album is timeless. But I bet none of you heard the Taz album, right? You probably know who Taz is. But his album from 2005, I think it was, it's timeless. If I play that now, you'd be like, wow, this is
One of them
2005,
ones.
2006. Yeah.
I'd have to hear it. You know what
I
I'm
have to
saying?
hear it to judge it, to be fair.
Yeah.
But I know, I
Skinny
know
Man was
Taz
one
is.
of them as
He's
well.
managing
Skinny
now,
Man
isn't he?
was
But
speaking.
when he had one album as an artist, it's just bad. It's ridiculous.
There's a few
Ahead
artists
of his
that manages
time.
now.
He made, he produced He's Just a Rascal for Dizzy Rascal.
Is it?
Yes, that's
His
what I
beats
knew.
are
I
just-
knew. I
Oh, yeah, no, I've heard of
like,
Taz.
he was ahead of his
Heard of
time,
Taz.
and his
Yeah,
rap
that's
was ahead
crazy
of his
still.
time, and the things he spoke about was ahead of his time. But is that timeless, or is he just ahead of his time? So we're getting too deep in this, man. Let's just, anyway, what's your next one?
Oh, what's my next one, man?
We're missing obvious people, I think.
I know. What am I doing?
I got them right here. I'm gonna keep adding.
Oh man,
Let's type in.
Wiley had a time.
Yeah,
That's what
Wiley, obviously,
For sure.
he's a. I mean, well,
Ali
bruv,
as well.
do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
do you know
Wiley,
what?
innit?
That's
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
right,
you
like,
got
it's
to.
Wiley.
You got
Wiley's
to.
Wiley.
Yeah,
innit?
you
Like,
got
I
to.
don't know. I don't really have to explain that much. If you've been alive for that period, that man was. It's grime,
Spits the
innit?
same as well.
What you call it, brother? Do you know what I
It's
mean?
the
Like,
same,
man,
bro. It's the
wore-
worst thing.
You call it
consistent.
garage?
He wore everyone you can think of.
Yeah.
Like he wore the garage scene to start off with. Most people can't remember that because they weren't around. But that's
I
how
can.
grime
Boom,
even
boom,
split.
Boom, boom, boom.
You know what I'm saying, brother?
Why
Like,
killed him?
it is what it is, innit? Like Wiley is grime, innit?
Yeah.
He is grime. Like I don't know what
Yeah.
to say about that. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
it is what it is.
I'm going for Chip.
Oh, I didn't see that coming.
That's
Yeah,
a good shout.
yeah.
That's a good shout. You can play with Who Are You Now?
Yeah.
If you
Yeah,
drop-
even
if you drop that
crossover in
today,
America too.
still do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I see him in the
Stuff
stuff
with
with Chris
like,
Brown,
the
boy.
Chris Brown
Eyes
one.
on Mavado
Champion.
rhythm.
Mavado rhythm is
Yeah,
hard.
that rhythm is hard.
Oh, that's
Yo.
underrated slightly.
Yo, that's
That
one of
rhythm is
Mavado's
fire,
hardest
bro.
rhythms.
Yeah,
that's what I
That's
think.
how mad
That
it
rhythm
is.
is fire, bro.
Mavado's hardest rhythms.
Bro,
I'm
that's
gonna
hard.
lie, brother.
I need to make some notes.
I didn't even
Bro.
have that on my list.
He goes mad, yeah.
That's a
Yo,
solid
I'm
one.
not
That's a
gonna.
solid.
I'm
Yeah,
not
it's
gonna
a good
deny.
shout
Like I said,
still, it's a
yeah.
good shout.
I feel like obviously it's the same thing with Chip. Chip came out and obviously mad talented,
Yeah.
killing grime, different levels, showing the levels at such a young age. Him and Ice, whatever.
Yeah.
Got signed, had to do what he had to do. Do you get me?
100%.
There's no other way. Like literally, you either do that or you stay poor.
I don't
That
think
is
he
the
went
option.
as far as Dizzy though. He didn't really. Do you know? He still kept the
Bruv,
roots there a little bit.
like 8 years later.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's time.
Long time later, you know.
Yeah.
Trust
Trust
my
me.
time, like.
Dizzy is like
Yeah,
2003.
it is,
Chip is
yeah.
his time, bro. Like, is that 8
No,
years
but when I
difference?
said he didn't go as far, he didn't go left like
Too
Dizzy
far
did.
left.
Do you know what I
Oh,
mean?
is
He
that,
still
oh,
kept
sorry, you mean
centered a
commercial?
bit,
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
he did
Yeah.
though. Not as far. Not as far.
He didn't have to go as far.
He didn't
That's
have
what
to
I'm
go as far,
trying to say.
'cause,
Like
yeah,
even
like you
then,
mean,
that was
yeah.
a bit
Yeah.
more. You
Yeah.
gotta think all these years. Blackness has got more and more accepted. Each year we get a little bit further, bro. You know what I mean? We get a little
Yeah,
bit.
not
We
as
get
far.
a little
He
bit.
didn't do like obviously all the like mad dance.
That
stuff,
man
yeah.
done bare dancing. But
he's
dance
still,
went in then.
But he's still doing Oopsie Daisy.
Man done Oopsie Daisy, bro.
And
Yeah.
like
What's
Tiny
the one?
Dancer.
Yeah,
with
that Elton John one
Ironic
and that.
stuff.
Like
Yeah.
that was
You know
that
what I
for that time.
Yeah.
That was
He
that
wouldn't
level
have
of-
made that now, and he knows in his heart.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
like I said, man, he's rich.
Yeah.
man.
But yeah, big
Since
finance,
then,
man. You got it,
I
you
gotta
got it.
say,
Finance
Chip is one of
right
my
there.
favorite artists since he's been back from that.
Yeah, he's been.
I'm not gonna lie, he's
Serious.
cold.
He
I
got better.
can't-
That's the worst thing.
He got way
actually
better.
improved.
I can't lie. Like he proved himself over and
Chip
over.
can't run out of bars.
Come on.
All right, you got it. Okay, we're gonna say my mind and move on. Let's not even talk. So solid crew. Next. I said so solid crew. That's me.
That's cool.
I don't think you
We
can
try
say
to get
anything
through
so
this.
solid.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
Let's
said
do it.
next.
Yeah,
Man
man
was there.
I'm fed up again.
Man was fighting me
Killed,
for
man.
Hollis, you know, and then coming.
Yeah, I'm the one. The thing is,
You said it, I
you
was
can't
like,
find so
cool.
solid.
I wasn't gonna have so
You,
solid.
but
You can't
I
fight
you know
solid.
what?
think you can't
got-
fight them though.
So
The
solid
either
got
one.
rhythm.
That
You can't
Swiss
fight solid.
album was
I
fire.
was about to say Swiss. Yeah.
Well, he made the best tune. That's
Brother,
probably the best
Cry,
UK rap
Cry.
tune of all time for me.
Brother, Cry.
Yeah.
For me.
Like you
original
said,
version
it
as
might
well.
be
Yeah.
the best rap tune to ever come out of this country. It might be.
I think it is for me.
I'm trying to
Shall I
think
tell
of
you
something
why?
else. Yeah, that's
Because
crazy. I don't
I
care.
thought at the time.
That is
And now
timeless.
it's how many years old?
I don't even know.
Cry.
Do you know what I mean? Must be
Swiss.
10.
Ridiculous.
It's obviously 15 years old.
2003,
Isn't it?
innit?
At least.
What?
2003.
So it's
Yeah.
about 20 years old, yeah?
Yeah.
It's 20 years
I
old.
listened to it the
Right?
other day. I listened to it all the
Listen
time.
to that right now, bruv. That's the best. Can't
Brother,
lie.
I know it word for word.
100%. Listen
No,
to
no,
that.
no. That's 2005 actually.
Is it?
Or
Yeah, I think that was a
4 or 5,
bit
'cause I was in
later,
London
innit?
when it
Yeah.
came out.
Okay,
Well, I'll say
about
17 years, 18
Yeah,
years,
yeah.
yeah? That's the best, bro. They were the spark. Bro, there's certain sparks in black UK culture
Yeah.
that just changed the whole scene. And they're one of them, 100%.
When I see the black leather and the somersault.
You know what I mean, bro? Like,
wow.
big video, you know?
Yeah.
I'm thinking, raw, special effects.
Yeah.
English people, special effects, you know?
Right. Oh, you just done. No, I done so solid crew.
Yeah, you just done so solid, innit?
S-O-L-I-D.
Yeah, you can't go wrong.
All right, cool. Well, I'm flinging it in there now. I don't care. Since we said it earlier, yeah? Wildcard is obviously new. We already mentioned him. Stormzy.
Stormzy. Okay, cool.
Because, like you said, we got to the point where the levels are the levels. There's only so much. It's only so good you can get at rapping. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm being.
like
I'm
the
looking.
90s
I'm being.
hip-hop, innit?
I'm being a. Not a futurist. What's the word? Do you know what I mean? I'm foreseeing the future.
Yeah.
Like in 20 years, Stormzy, you can play all his
Yeah,
tunes right
yeah,
now.
yeah.
Like in 20 years, you better play all his tunes. I don't care.
Yeah.
100%, and that's timeless. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, we don't know until it's
No.
till then. That's why we've been choosing older.
But
artists.
as a wordsmith, you're saying that, and literally as a
Yeah.
writer as well, obviously musically, but like I
Yeah.
said,
But even music though, like, just the
100%.
actual the
Yeah,
sound
I mean,
of the
yeah,
song.
100%.
Yeah.
Like the last decade for the UK was like the 90s for America.